Primate Daily releases fresh warnings for P2B, Atiku and Tinubu. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post our juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. The leader of the INRI, Evangelical Spiritual Church, Primate Elijah Ayodele, has released fresh warnings for the leading Nigerian presidential candidate P2B, Atiku Abubakar and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In a press statement issued by his media aide, Osho Oluwatosin, Primate Ayodele spoke about the issues why they'll be facing before the election and how they can overcome the challenges. For P2B, Primate Ayodele advised him to work more on the north and sensitize his followers about PVC collection because most of the youth would not be able to vote for him. He explained that some old politicians would give him support, but if he gets carried away by the crowd and fails to ensure they get their PVCs, he will have issues. P2B still needs to work well in the northern area. He should not be carried away by the crowd. He will gain the support of old politicians towards the election, but some of the business world would work against him. Majority of the youth clamoring for him will not come out to vote. He should still work very well on those that have PVC and can vote for him. Let him sensitize them well on the PVC, otherwise not all the youths following him will vote for him. For the candidate of the People Democratic Party, Abubakar Atiku, Primate Ayodele noted that he will be supported by the Northerners but will be rocked with scandals. Atiku will still be rocked by blackmailing. He must do the final touches so he will not be disappointed by people he trusts so much. The Northerners will support him for the election. Speaking of a candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, Primate Ayodele made it known that the cabals in the current administration will be divided because of him and that his ambition will be resisted in the north, southeast and south-south region of the state. He, however, urged him to work hard. The cabals will be divided because of Tinubu. There is still so much for him to do because his chances will be fought in the north, southeast and south-south. He should still work very hard. Emirs will give him support. Furthermore, Primate Ayodele urged Nigerians to commit the election into God's hands because there may be a crisis after the winner is announced. He mentioned that INEC credibility will be questioned and that the country needs to pray for peace. Let us commit the election in prayers. No one will want to believe in INEC. If anyone wins among these candidates, there will still be problems. We need to take care and commit the election in God's hand so we can see peace. Now, I have for a very long time, it is no longer new that I am not a fan of prophecies. I'm not a fan of prophecies. I prefer you coming out to give your opinion about, your own opinion about politics, your own opinion about the election, your own opinion about a candidate, your own opinion about a candidate's manifesto. Then you're coming out to tell us this super story of, you saw and you see. Why are you not always saying before things happen? You are coming out to say all those things because you have calculated. The blackmail on Tinubu is there already. The blackmail on Tinubu is there already. So what exactly are you talking about? Now that is not even our issue. Our issue is, the why I agree with him is we should pray for peace. That is the place I agree with for him, and we should commit the election into God's hands. And of course, his advice he gave to P2B. P2B has a lot of work. He has done work, but believe you me, he still has a lot of work to do up north. There is a lot of work to be done. Just like he said too, let him not be carried away by the crowd. People will come campaign and people will go vote. There are two different categories of people. I was even saying it the other day. People that came for campaign and people that will come out for the voting itself, they are not the same people. A lot of people go come as I can't dance. A lot of people go come as I can't see things for themselves, and they're not going to. A lot of them will come out and, say they will vote, and they will not have their PVC to vote. So there is still a lot of work for, even for all the three presidential candidates, all of them still get work to do. To me, I'm telling you, all of them still get work to me. Nigerians, the ball still there for our court. Now we still hold yam and knife. Alright, this election you said that Atiku will win. Tinubu is not even in the picture. Don't sound so sure. There is nothing that is impossible. Even the word impossible said impossible. Within these three people, they are strong. I'm telling you, we have not had it this hot. You know, we are always perceiving the winner from what's it called? Perceiving the winner from what's it called? From pre-election period. But this one, this election is not the way as it be before. A lot of things has changed, and so that is why I keep saying it is better that this particular you don't even base your opinion, or you don't hold it to your heart that okay, this person ain't going to win else, so that you're not going to be disappointed, but then go break your heart for you. Okay, a good interpretation of this prophecy is that Peter B will win the election if he works well in the north and encourages the youth in Nigeria to go get the PVC and vote for him. That if he fails to do so, Atiku will win, and while Tinubu shall be betrayed by the people he depended on. Cleric prophecy, maybe to be win this election. Tinubu being betrayed, everything he said, there is nothing that is not happening now. The betrayal of Tinubu is all over the place. The blackmailing of Atiku is all over the place, and Peter B's what's it called? The crowd following Peter B is all over the place. Believe you me when I say this prophecy is just what they can see. This what he called the Lord spoke to me. Like I say, it should have been better. You come outside and give this as, oh, this is my own 2 cents to what is happening now, than coming out to say this is a prophecy. Okay. By next week, another set of rubbish prophecy will again be vomited like diarrhea. Except you don't see them. So people don't already get tired. And we have other pressing issues in this country that we need prophecies on, not just politics. Okay, this prophet should tell us who will win election. All those up and down prophecies are playing coupon, either to win or lose. Really, they should tell you who will win the election. Nobody is telling anybody the winner. Nobody, even he himself, does not know who will win the election. Okay, I pity Tinubu. He can manage to win in the southwest, but southeast, south, and north, he will fail. Tinubu is not in the race. Mark my word. Don't sound too sure. Don't be so convinced. Make the election itself take place. All right, Adedayo. Okay, if that means that you're not one of the enemies of Nigeria, who does not mean well for the country, because Obi is the only past governor in Nigeria who is not earning a penny from the government of Nigeria as a former. So he's an angel between Atiku and Tinubu. Who is calling who an angel? I use God name Begona. Begona opening the eyes vote. Begona no close eyes. Begona opening the eyes vote and make sure you vote wisely and smartly. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.